Good morning. Good morning. Okay, anyway, y'all. Today, Shantae Brown Sugar Talks. If this message ever gets posted, this is for Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall. Man, I used to sit down and wait for your show to come on, because you were the black face on TV, like you were the host, so we couldn't miss it. It was like school for us. It was like, I don't know if you ever made sugar with water. It's like that. It's like the drippings that came from the pot. I don't know how to tell you. It's like caramelization. It's like the darker you get. I don't know. It was just like you were so delicious. Like your show was so delicious. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh my God, for you to be canceled. Also, Ellen was canceled. That was it. So anyway, I just saw this is my first time ever seeing it, where you went off on a guy about bringing gay people into the show and how gay people couldn't come out at the time because of all the issues. I think the first time that really gayness affected me, I was in California, and it was during, I was in California. I know Houston Rockets that was the year of OJ. So California would show these documentaries of people who were dying of AIDS. And I had never, the person that, the closest person to me was actually, they used to call him a sissy, even that too, they used to just, I don't know, used to kind of mess with me, but he would still come over to the house, see if he can get money, because he ended up being on drugs and stuff. It was just like any type of gay person that was in the black community, they had like some kind of messed up name for him, and it was just like, I thought of him as like vibrant and delicious and open and all this different stuff. I mean, the way he would walk down the street, it just like, I never said anything, but I was just like, man, look at that dude. Like, he really is living his life. Like, I never saw anything awful about him until, like I say, like everything changed. Age 8 drugs, and gangs and all that different stuff. So before the change, that's how it was. He wasn't high. He was just himself walking down the street, just dressed in all his glamour, all his makeup on, and he would walk by. And I don't know if maybe I do this too. He would walk by and give my mama compliments on her hair. Like, girl, your hair look good today, girl. He just always had a compliment for my mom. And I'm like, look at him celebrate my mama. Like, this dude is cool. It's like, I don't know. Like, that was it for me. And to see you stand up like that, and it's been times I've been weak and I wasn't able to, and it's like, even though that's what I feel, even though I do help people, I don't tell people what I do, but I do stuff and I don't tell people. I'm just like, no, I helped. But what I'm saying is like, I just applaud you. Like, it is like, and this is the whole thing. It's this guy named Infinite Waters, and he got that in my head. It's like every time I see you, every time your presence is given, that's what I want to do. Stand up and just clap. Because that's what you made it. Like, you made it a situation where it was like we had to stand up and applaud blackness. Like, you put that into our minds. Like, that is what I got from your show. Is that when I'm as black as I am, I'm going to stand up and applaud it. Like, if I am as real as I am, I can stand up and applaud that. Like, and I'm talking about, like, start with a slow clap and bring that bitch in. It was like that was something that you put into our heads. It's like, that's what he does with his whole meditation thing. But you did that before anything else. That was like something that actually made me critically think as a kid. Like, man, this dude, this is actually just stuff going through my head. Like, this man, that's it. When I see you, I just want to clap. Like, it is like not even a second guess. I just want to clap. I don't know. I ain't never been in your show, but that's just because it had been ingrained in me since the time I sat down to watch it. And then when I heard your story on the Snoop Dogg show about how hard it was and what they were doing and all this different stuff, and I was like, man, that's jacked up. But at the same time, it's like, I thank you, because without a vision, without the excellence, without even being there, without even seeing you, whatever. You just gave us something that was like so historically gorgeous, historically beautiful, and that's it. Like, it's just like, I, as a person that grew up watching your show, want to say thank you. I just, oh my gosh, like, I just want to give you the warmest hug. It's like right around your, like, under your arms, and then, like, you know, because I don't know how tall you are, but like under your arms, and then like on your chest. That's it. Like, it's like, you're so fucking awesome. I mean, I don't know. I just really, that just like, I cried. I'm serious. After I seen it, I cried. Because it's like so many times where people have all these criticism, and you're right, it goes both ways. Like, it's not just because you are gay, like, it's like, oh, now I'm gonna fight against these people. And it's like, you picking the wrong motherfucker. You gonna come for me, and you should be coming for other motherfuckers. Like, you know, it's like, sometimes people don't get that. It's like, that is the fucked up part about it. Like, you really out here doing what the fuck you gotta do to help everybody, and people will actually try to turn it around like you ain't doing shit, like you ain't done shit, like you ain't never helped. And that's been your whole fucking life, y'all. That's been my whole life. I care about the gay youth. It was a lot of times where the gay youth would end up on the streets because their parents put them out. That was before the book Push. It's not a game. This was before I became a teacher. Tons of gay kids outside being homeless because their parents put them out because they were gay. You got to understand that, like, it's not even a game out here. If people don't understand, if it's not in their religion, if it's not acceptable for them in their house, they got so much shit to say. They got so much honoriness against other people. I also saw that where somebody said gay is not the same thing as black. Well, in a way it is, because most of the time, like, if you know if you know that you've been ostracized and isolated because of your skin color, because of where you come from or whatever, it's even deeper than that. And then for a person to be gay and black, you have to think about that too. It's like that person has a double standard against them. Unless they connect with the right people, unless they do something that's going to upwardly move them, everything that they see is going to end up being an ostracization. Like, it's like, you know, just based on stereotypes, based on all these different things. And so all I'm saying is, it's like, yeah, nothing is like being black. Black is prideful. Black is excellence. Black is fighting. Yesterday I had to tell my son, because, you know, you get that thing in your chest, that knot when somebody come for you because of your color, or because you're a woman, or because you're black, or because you're gay. You get that thing in your chest where people want to make you feel shameful of what that is, or try to make you feel like you've already done something wrong. And I had to tell my son, don't shrink yourself for no motherfucker. That is the hardest shit to get over, is that lump in your chest when you gotta glide over that bitch and still stand there proud like that didn't really hurt your fucking feelings. And so that is like, that's right where I want to be. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want him in that position where he feels like that's something that he has to hide, that his pride for himself is something that he has to be, that has to be taken away. He also asked me, Mommy, am I mixed? I told him, yes, you have mixed cultures inside of you. You have mixed DNA. Yes, you do, sir. One from Africa, one from Black America. It has been changed. Y'all can't keep playing with me and telling me that it's not. Anyway, I'm teaching him something different, totally than what his dad might teach him, or somebody from his own tribe teaches him. That is something different. Like, I'm not on the same path as they are. So that is a different pride for him that he has inside of himself. So hell yeah, you mix. I don't care if it's black and black. You black squared and black to the 13th. That's what the fuck you are. That's exactly how we gonna do that. You black to the 6th generation and black to the 54th generation. So anyway, what I'm saying is, you can't even multiply that shit, can you? Right? I know. See? So anyway, what I'm saying is, like, you cannot let people take you and shrink you to something that they think you are. You know, that's it. That was the perfect example of somebody coming and saying, you ain't done shit. You ain't shit. You ain't done shit. You ain't gonna be shit. No, motherfucker, I'm the shit. That's actually what he told him. No, motherfucker, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. And you ain't gonna tell me no fucking different. And that's the shit that pisses people off, when you actually stand up to these no good motherfuckers. You know, the only time this has ever worked in anybody's favor, being gay, was when that one woman preacher got on and preached about being gay. Like, how it was a sin and all that different stuff. And Chris pulled they advertisements because at the time the president was gay. Only time. When does it ever work in your favor for you to stand up to people and protect who you are? You supposed to, like, they always want you to just shrink down and not take a stand against something and somebody. You're not ostracizing anybody by doing that. You actually telling them, no, motherfucker, I did. I set forth to create. I set forth to change. I set forth to be myself and help people in that turn. You understand what I'm saying? I set forth for all that. So, I don't know. I hate that. It's like every time we take a stand and become who the fuck we are, somebody come and knock us back down like, nah, you gotta grow into this shit. No, the fuck you don't, nigga. I've been growing in this shit a long fucking time. A long fucking time. So, I grow into what? Ain't no shoes big enough to fit this shit. I already in them shoes and they got room to grow. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. It's like you already growing and then somebody come. No, you don't do that. I ain't gonna shrink for you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway. Oh my God. And Eddie Murphy with them tight ass pants on Raw. You dropped your ice cream. You dropped your ice cream. Da da da. Oh, I used to love it when you like, that's my best friend. And then your best friend come on there. Oh my God. It was just like, oh, they friends. I love that. Because it was like, sometimes you never saw another man with another man. Like, you never saw two men getting along. Like, especially in my community, for real. East St. Louis, I didn't see that. I saw men working by themselves. I saw men always. But you never seen them just like sitting down and having a conversation. Unless it was wrapped around what some girl looked like or something like that. Like, all the men I remember, they were like all sickos. So anyway, like when they, but it's like, it was like, not to say all of them, because I promise you, East St. Louis, no. But y'all know it's full of some sickos down there, for real. I ain't gonna lie. So anyway, not everybody, but some of them were. So anyway, as I move on, what I'm saying is, it's like, it was just nice to see two men sitting down having a conversation. Two men that were like just smiling and happy to be together and hanging out. I love it. It was like something that was beautiful to me. Y'all talked about how y'all partied and how y'all did all these different things. I just really, really, really like. Y'all see why I like Snoop Dogg? I don't know. I'm like one of his biggest. Y'all can't say shit about. I'm just like, what's that lady in the street in the window? You say something about Snoop Dogg if you fucking want to. I don't give a fuck what he do. I'll be like, fuck you. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, that podcast changed my fucking life. I don't know what to do. I'm going to tell y'all right now, Snoop Dogg podcast, I know, out of all people, changed my fucking life. But it's the thing, I got a different perspective anyway when it comes to black men. So it might not change somebody else's life. Because I remember I'm in the barbershop, this nigga going to try to talk down about Snoop Dogg. You don't do that, and I'm in your fucking chair. Nigga, shut the fuck up. So it was just like, I don't know, I don't know, that I love Snoop Dogg. You got two Shantaes. I'm sorry, I am like so damn, like not in like like not his like, but whatever, like it's not a crush. You see what I'm saying? But it's like an uncle. Like I think of him like Uncle Snoop Dogg. That's why I be wanting Uncle Snoop. Uncle Snoop. That's it. He just so dope to me. I don't know. On all fucking levels. Like, he is dope as a motherfucker to me. Motherfucker. But yeah, that podcast really changed me. But also now the Arsenio Hall, where he go off, it's about the coronation or something like that, where he just was standing up for who he was and what he had already done. Stuff that people don't always see. And then they want to come back. Nah, you mad. No, instead of having the pride enough to ask them where the fuck they been and how they got there. You understand what I'm saying? You want to come back and act like a motherfucker ain't shit. I hate that shit. So anyway, don't do that, people. Don't do it. Ask first. Don't be pissed off. Try to ask first. Anyway, I like, that's why it be like, man, it be so apparent to me that I adore black men. I do. Y'all gorgeous. You hear me? Y'all gorgeous. The life that you give, the love that you give, you are gorgeous.